quick, this is young Dolph's cousin. Um, First of all, let me start by saying RP, young Dolph, big fan. This is Key Glock, his young protege, his cousin, pulled over in a traffic stop. So, you know, he made some good decisions. He's in a non-discreet vehicle, a black Escalade. With these guys being at war, the only thing that I don't agree with is him having one shooter with him. It's just two people, the driver and him. The police pulled him over because of the vehicle. It's a new Escalade, $150,000 cars. Maybe it's a rental. Upon the pullover, they walked up to the car, smelled marijuana, um, found weed roaches in the ashtray. Dude, throw those roaches out of the window. Why are you riding around? Them weed smokers, man. But anyway, they recovered two firearms, a FN and another handgun. Key Glock was the passenger, and the guns were locked in the glove compartment. That makes no sense to me because someone pull up on you rocking and rolling, you're not going to get to the guns. And you guys are in the midst of a big war where people are dying on both sides. Why are you traveling like this by yourself? You're supposed to have, now I'm an ex-street guy. I mean, in wartime, you're supposed to have two shooters in the back seat with you, ready to go. But being that you're in the entertainment business, you should have two. Everyone should be licensed to carry around you. You should have at least three people with license to carry firearms. Two in the back should have rifles. Um, the driver should have a handgun on him, in his lap preferably, ready to rock and roll. So those two handguns that you guys had meant nothing because if someone would pull it on you ready to go, letting it go on you, your first reaction is to duck, hide for cover until the storm passes. But just like we seen in the Dolph murder video, when someone pull up on you with the drop, there's nothing you can do anyway, no matter how prepared you are. But Key Glock, the two guns locked into the glove compartment, done nothing for you. Uh, why you ride with $10,000 in cash on you, homie? That's another thing. When I was in the streets, I didn't carry large sums of cash because you never know what happened. You might get in a fight, you might get knocked out, you might get into a shootout, and you got to jump out the car and leave. Hey, some dudes that came up on 10 grand. Man, you lacking. And why you still Key Glock? Come on, man. At least you don't have a vehicle that everybody knows you. I give you that. But you have one guy with you, just a driver. Man, you should at least you a high profile guy, entertainment business. You should have at least a car following you full of shooters. I'm talking about 4 shooters in a car following you. It's wartime. And like I said, it's been deaths on both ends. And I'm going to do a video about the breakdown of the young Dolph murder. Because me being in mortuary field, the medical examiner broke down uh, the autopsy report. That was very interesting to me because I'm familiar with everything from the crime scene to the autopsy. But Key Glock, you are moving very reckless. All it would have took if you guys to pull over and get gas or pull through a drive-through, and someone would notice that it was you, and word would have spread. Hey, Key Glock is in town. He's in a black Escalade. I mean, you moving really raggedy, man. And two handguns in a locked glove department. Well, let me take that back. Maybe he locked the guns in the glove department in the traffic stop. So maybe the guns were on their laps. They were ready to go. Let me take that back. But it should definitely be two rifles in the car for both of them guys to get ready to go to war with rifles, because handguns aren't reliable. Just like in the Dolph situation, handguns jam. Me, I'm a revolver guy. But they have some nice handguns. They had the FN, I think that's over 20 shots. So it's a handheld rifle. I think he's tinted out SUV. But all it took for them to get gas or go to a gas station. I don't think Key Glock would have went into a gas station. I think that's very dangerous. That's too dangerous. If he'd have really been lacking, if he'd have done something like that. Looked like a Glock and an FN. A lot of weed paraphernalia. I don't know if you guys have marijuana cards. I mean, weed is fairly legal across the United States, but if those guns are illegal, man, you really riding reckless, man. You riding around with 10 grand in cash, no security, and it's people dying out here. Man, this generation, man, y'all guys move different. I don't know if it's the drugs that y'all be on, but something serious as the beef that you guys are involved in, this war. You guys are moving. Y'all guys are lacking real bad. Because just like Dolph, he didn't have a chance. Him or his brother. His brother lucky that they zeroed in on Dolph and not him too, because the bag was on Dolph, and they wasn't sure that he was with Dolph, so they was just locked in on Dolph. Okay, I mean, you have nobody in the back seat. Someone would have just pulled up on the truck and start firing at you. I mean, it's nothing you guys could do. Nobody in the back seat that can return fire. The driver, I mean, he can't react because he's driving. You on the passenger, Key Glock, you're gonna get down. That's just instinct. I mean, you guys wouldn't have a chance. I mean, with the money that you have, homie, I would think that you would have been moving with an army, being that you're at war, at least with a car tailing you with 3 or 4 guys in it, heavily armed, rifles preferably. You can get you some guys with some licensed firearms and just have them ride with you. I mean, that's easy work. If I could have done that, and I was in the streets, I knew you can do that, and you famous with way more money than what I had. But yeah, they're just bagging up the evidence right now, and I'm not sure if. I'm pretty sure the guns are registered. Maybe they registered to the driver, and maybe Key Glock has a license to carry. I mean, when more details come out, I guess we could speak on it. But for now, it was a simple traffic stop. Marijuana in the air, marijuana roaches in the ashtray, and they found guns, weed, and he was a little lax to be at war. Got a designer bag with 10 grand in it, rolling papers, credit cards, whatever, debit cards. I think you're a little bit too lax, and you should have a bulletproof vest on at this point. All the people that's dying, I don't see why you guys are riding around without body armor on. And why are you in Tennessee if it's uh, not involved with you making any money? I understand you still have family there, but you're not prepared for a firefight to jump off. So that's all I'm saying, man. If you're gonna come be around, you should have had a car behind you and be prepared for a water breakout. And you should have body armor on. Everyone around you, you first and foremost should have a vest on and a bulletproof glizzy. You have the money. You can get all of this stuff. So, I mean, that's me personally. That's how I will be moving. At my age, my wisdom, I wouldn't be in Tennessee, period. I wouldn't step foot there unless it's business and a lot of money. And I would, and if I'm there, it's definitely heavy security. I got a car in front of me and a car behind me with armed security, licensed security company. My safety is number one, getting back home to my children and the protection and the safety of the people who are with me. So I'm gonna do a video on Dolph's murder. Yeah, they just processing everything, writing up everything. I guess we're gonna hear later if he was arrested. He's just detained right now. Guess we'll find out later if he's been arrested and the list of charges that they give him, if the firearms aren't registered. The marijuana charge is nothing. I mean, that's nothing. But yeah, it's about a simple traffic stop. Weed, guns, guy of his caliber, that's nothing. He paid lawyer with a Jewish last name. He'll walk. He's walking around with 10 grand in cash, so money isn't a thing to him to get out of something like this. This isn't major. So 10 grand, he'll walk on this. He'll pay a lawyer 10 grand. But that's it. T Glock, you gotta do better, homie. You lacking. Just like Dolph was lacking, you are lacking right now. Oh man, it would have been ugly for you if some drama would have came to you. I don't think you would have stood a chance. Guys riding around with Dracos and ARs, man. You riding around with 2 handguns, and they shooting at you in a car. You don't have a chance to shoot back. You trying to get to safety. And you gotta do better, bro. You gotta do better. Like, share, subscribe. Poppy Chulo Podcast. I'm about to start breaking down a lot of popular videos that's out to give my wisdom and my take on it. You guys can log in and get what you can get from it. But I'll be more present on my YouTube channel outside of my travel videos. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll have more coming.